One of the things that I have failed to do over the past 5 or 6 years has been a thorough review of all of my online sales, like where are my books selling the most, which book has the most sales, and where should I focus my marketing efforts. So today I'm going to go through a deep dive, show you some charts, and explain where my books are being published, how they are selling, and where they sell the most. So to start this process, I decided to go on all the publishing platforms that I use and download all of the sales data. Then I merged it all onto a spreadsheet, set up the formatting so that everything lined up, and then I did some formulas to do the comparison, look up some data, and merge everything into one place. So to start, I sell most of my books through Amazon and Draft2Digital. So here's a look at this screen. 81% of my book sales in the past 5 years, this is from 2020 through 2025, have been through Amazon. The other 19% have been through Draft2Digital. Now, if you're not familiar with Draft2Digital, they will put your books on other publishing platforms for you. They're like an aggregate publisher. So things like Tolino, Barnes & Noble, Hoopla, Everend, Apple, Ingram, Kobo, Overdrive, there's a lot. So in the second chart here, I've showed a breakdown of each individual sale so that the Draft2Digital information is broken out. And now also all of the multiple Amazon platforms is also broken out into categories. So in terms of the most sales out of all of the individual sales platforms, 61% sold on Amazon.com. The second biggest is Amazon.ca, which is a total of 61. Third is Smashwords, and fourth is Amazon in the UK. If we want to break this down by book titles, out of all of my book titles, Red Leaves shows the most sales. Red Leaves was the very first publication I ever released. It is a short crime thriller story, and that's where I started making my mark. Now, the reason why the volume is so high compared to other books is because I made it perma-free. And of course, I didn't do this until approximately 2023. Now, what surprised me was the second highest sales was Living Undiagnosed. Living Undiagnosed is the nonfiction story about my medical journey and seeking answers for multiple years. So third is the ebook self-publishing guide. This was something that I put on sale as free. So there was this big surge in sales at one point in time. The Red Crime Thriller collection is next. Now, the Red Crime Thriller collection also includes Red Leaves. So I believe that most of these sales of the Red Crime Thriller collection comes from people reading Red Leaves for free and then going on to buy the collection. Now, moving down here, Red Crimes. This is the extended edition of the Red Crime Thriller collection. I think I got to this point with all of these multiple short stories. So Red Leaves, Red Snow, River Lies, and there's another one, Red Secrets. All of these were short stories that had some characters the same in them. And what I did was I took all of these stories, I extended them, I added extra chapters with one of my favorite characters named Rain. I merged it into one, put it all together as a continuing story novel, and that became Red Crimes. Red Crimes hasn't been out for as long as the other stories, and I also did not do a proper launch for it, and I'm hoping to do so this year because Red Rain is coming out next. Okay, now looking at the sales data by location. I was surprised to find that not only have I sold books in US and Canada, but also Australia, Italy, France, Spain, India, Brazil, Germany, Mexico, and Dubai. It has just amazed me that people have found my books all across the world. It's also available in 3 different library platforms, which means that people are actually rating me through the library. So what should I take away from this information? First, Amazon is great. Yes, it is more than 80% of my book sales. Number two, perma-free does actually work in finding regular readers. Number three, although Amazon is great, Draft2 Digital is great to stick with because it has provided my books for people worldwide and has made it available across many countries. Number four, my nonfiction book as being one of my top sellers that is not perma-free, that really surprised me. And I've noticed that through the Draft2 Digital print-on-demand service, that is where most of those sales are coming from. It isn't the ebooks, it is the print book. So now I have learned that the Draft2 Digital print-on-demand service really is a great option. Now, part of the Draft2 Digital group includes Kobo. This year in 2026, I made the decision to publish directly to Kobo because Kobo offers a lot of options for promotions and sales strategies, and they really do support independent authors. And also because I am in Canada and Kobo is a Canadian company, I thought it was a positive move for me to ensure that I am publishing directly through the Kobo platform rather than relying on Draft2 Digital. Overall, Draft2 Digital is pretty much one of my favorite publishing platforms. I love their software, their ability to convert doc into EPUB. I no longer use that option, but at the beginning it was really great. I know that they've made some changes. Yes, they do charge an annual fee if you're under a certain amount of dollars in sales, but really it works out to about $1 a month, and that is super cheap comparing it to other platforms who can charge $20, $30 a month, or even $50 per publication. So I really believe in Draft2 Digital, what they do, how they support the community, and I am definitely going to be sticking with them. So if you have any information or any comments, or if you have any questions about what I have shown you today, please go ahead, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and I will respond to you as soon as I am able. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your support, and for those of you who have stuck around, I really appreciate you. So have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever, and keep writing.